Humans tend to approach life problems in ways that often fail due to a mix of evolutionary, cognitive, and social factors. Evolution has shaped our minds to rely on quick, heuristic-based decision-making, which worked well for the simpler, survival-focused challenges our ancestors faced. These heuristics were efficient for avoiding immediate threats, but they are often inadequate for the complex, nuanced problems we encounter in modern life. Similarly, our brains are wired for cognitive efficiency, leading us to favor the most energy-conserving solutions. This often translates into oversimplified approaches that fail to account for deeper complexities. Another reason is our focus on short-term outcomes. This bias likely evolved because addressing immediate needs and dangers was more crucial to survival than long-term planning. Unfortunately, this predisposition persists, causing us to prioritize quick fixes over sustainable solutions. Compounding this is a tendency toward overconfidence. We frequently overestimate our understanding of a problem, leading us to dive in without fully grasping its intricacies. Social and cultural influences also play a significant role. Much of our problem-solving behavior is learned from others, and these models may not always be optimal. Social pressures, such as the desire to conform or avoid conflict, can further hinder critical or innovative thinking. Cultural norms that prioritize tradition or authority can discourage people from questioning established methods, even when they repeatedly fail. Cognitive biases like confirmation bias and the preference for simplicity exacerbate these tendencies. We often seek information that reinforces our pre-existing beliefs, ignoring evidence that might point to better solutions. Additionally, we're drawn to simpler explanations or strategies, even when the problem requires more nuanced or complex thinking. Problems in the modern world, like financial instability or climate change, are often far removed from the scenarios our ancestors evolved to handle. These challenges involve intricate systems and variables that our brains are not intuitively equipped to process. Emotions also play a significant role in our failures. Fear of failure can lead us to adopt safer but less effective approaches, while the desire for instant gratification pushes us toward quick fixes that don't address the root causes of the issue. Even when we do fail, recognizing why we failed and changing our approach is often difficult. This happens for several reasons. First, cognitive biases like the sunk cost fallacy make us reluctant to abandon a failed strategy. We've already invested time, energy, or resources and don't want to feel that effort was wasted. Second, overconfidence and confirmation bias can prevent us from seeing the failure as evidence that our approach was flawed. Instead, we might blame external factors or bad luck, avoiding deeper introspection. Finally, our failure to learn from mistakes is often rooted in how our brains process feedback. If the feedback isn't immediate or directly tied to our actions, it's harder for us to connect the dots. Complex problems often have delayed or unclear outcomes, making it difficult to pinpoint where we went wrong. Without clear insights, we may simply repeat the same mistakes, convinced we just need to try harder or adjust slightly. Addressing these tendencies requires deliberate effort. It involves becoming more aware of our cognitive and emotional limitations, learning to think critically, and developing the patience to embrace complex, long-term solutions. However, this process is challenging because it demands that we confront our deeply ingrained mental shortcuts and biases, something our brains are not naturally inclined to do.